Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another One Piece reaction and review. This time is chapter 1106, titled On Your Side. Now, of course, last chapter we got a lot more action, just moving the story along and everything like that. So I'm excited to see what exactly we have going on in this one. Starting off with the cover request by Abba. Robin dresses as Crocodile in a cute getup. And so, yeah, it's exactly that. They're on a beach or something. There's a nice beach hut in the back. So, yeah. And then getting into the chapter. Just a second. Okay. Now, getting into the chapter proper. Of course, the Buster Call is on its way and getting it going. Or it's not on its way. It's here. It's getting started. Someone's yelling. They're really going at it. It's just like the newspaper said. Is the approaching ship friend or foe? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They mentioned like a ship breached the area of Egghead, and they didn't mention at all who it was. Luffy's still fat. Oh nope, never mind. I was about to say Luffy's still fat, but he of course absorbs it real quick. He has Marines surrounding him. They say, "What the? He already digested all that food. He may gobble us up if we come any closer. Is he even human?" Oh, and then there's an explosion. Hey, look out. Not good. We're surrounded by flames. Oh, and Luffy's just going Gear 5 right now. He does not care. We can't stay on the island much longer. Pull it together. Don't worry about him being an emperor. Let's get him into sea stone cuffs. On the count of 3. 3, 2. It looks like we see 5 or so, or 6 Marines just going flying in the air from a huge explosion. We don't actually see what Luffy did there, but he just mollywopped them. Get on the ships. Egghead is done for. Yeah, of course, all the Marines are trying to get on the ships. I'm sure a lot of them are not going to make it anyways. This guy's saying, keep blasting into the inferno. Don't stop. Oh, and we see that group that was falling from the sky. They're still falling. Vegapunk down here yells at them, Kuma, Bonnie, Atlas, come in. Saturn, obviously, he's just shoot down this pathetic family, and all the pacifistas take aim. Atlas, let Bonnie know. That's, actually, I don't know who's saying that. Someone threw a microphone or something. Brian Shen, understood, Stella. Oh, that must be Vegapunk talking to Atlas through the whatchamacallit thing. Kuma obviously still protecting Bonnie. It looks like Atlas looks at Bonnie for a minute there. I don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't process that. Atlas let Bonnie know. I don't know what exactly they're talking about there though. Let Bonnie know what. But obviously, yeah. Atlas, she says something to Bonnie. We don't actually see exactly what she says. The pacifistas actually shoot now. And, or actually, no, they're still charging up and taking it. As they continue to fall, Bonnie shouts, Daddy, please don't shoot. Help us escape alive instead. She's still, obviously, this has got to be so confusing and very emotionally exhausting for her right now, just because there's been so much going on. Did you hear her shout just now? I can't hear a thing over these explosions. They're still aiming. Did they somehow hesitate for a second there because of what she said? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, they're just sitting there. Oh, what? The Marines are freaking out and they say they're aiming at us. Oh, and then all of the Marine ships just start exploding. The pacifistas just start going ham on them. What in the world happened there? Let's see. But yeah, that's a great panel. All those explosions. Obviously, Saturn, he's not happy about that. Vegapunk's just thinking, Bonnie, there's one thing that keeps me up at night. The image of you being killed by your dear father. Oh, so he put like a last minute failsafe so that no matter what, like they will protect Bonnie. Obviously, the Marines in this panel right here, they are freaking out. That's actually huge because the pacifistas are they're a huge, powerful force right here, and so yeah, it looks like they're taking care of the Buster Call by themselves. Yeah, so what Vegapunk's saying here, it's something he's said in the past, but continuing on. And Kuma, the idea of your precious daughter dying by your hands, I couldn't stomach such a tragedy. That is the reason I made sure that each and every clone sharing your appearance would be programmed to obey her. Oh, so not even just protect her, but straight up, no matter what, they will do as she says. Which, that's crazy. Like, this is actually huge. And then this shot, one of the pacifistas just absolutely annihilating one of the Marine warships. Vegapunk continues, saying, Bonnie, they will prioritize your orders above all else, even commands from the world's overseers. It doesn't matter if the entire planet is against you. Kuma will always, always be on your side. That was the one selfish liberty I took. And I knew, let's see, this secret would have consequences. And right there, Vegapunk gets hit right through the chest by Saturn. Holy crap. I was just reading this dialogue. I wasn't seeing this coming at all. What the heck? I'm trying to figure out, is he actually going to die? Okay, looking at this hit, ooh, it's a classic case of it's on the right side, so, maybe he could survive this, but Vegapunk's just, physically, he's just a guy. I don't know. But yeah, Saturn absolutely just pierces through Vegapunk right here. A betrayal of this magnitude would be met with no mercy. Bonnie shouts, Vegapunk, and Saturn is just looking down at him with anger. Frankie and all them that are still falling and all that. Saturn tells Kizaru to eliminate them and be quick about it. Kizaru, he just starts firing those lasers at them. It looks like they're actually getting hit pretty bad, which is not good. It looks like pretty much all of them were hit. And now Kizaru's pulling out that light sword. He's going overkill right here. He says, I'll make sure to get you both in one slash so that you can be together. It won't hurt a bit, Bonnie. Kizaru, she says while looking at him. Oh, but Luffy comes in. He's laughing. And I can't exactly tell what exactly happens here, actually. Oh, that's just Kizaru looking. Because I was getting confused because I thought his arms were like something squishing his head. But no, those are just his arms. Luffy's laughing, and a huge fist from Luffy just comes and smacks Kizaru down into the ground. And yeah, Luffy's continuing to laugh while his giant arm is flailing about. Bonnie just says, what was that Straw Hat? Yeah, he's on the ground now, just chuckling up a storm. After that snack, I'm full of power. Let's have some fun. Oh, and it looks like, I don't know if this is just the way it's shot, but it looks like, the ground starts to become rubber and everyone's bouncing about. Whoa, everyone okay? That's Sanji talking right there, I believe. Is it me, or is the island shaking? Who cares about that now? Somebody stop the pacifista. Oh, excuse me. Just one sneeze. I'm kind of surprised by that. Anyways, and the drums of liberation are going on. Saturn, he's just looking angry. Kizaru, he's on the ground. Looks like he's touching his head. I don't know if that's because he's in pain or if he just has a real headache about this whole situation, maybe. Vegapunk's on the ground. Bonnie's coming over to tend to him. Vegapunk, we've got to go. We'll die if we stay here. Oh, and I completely forgot about this. The massive robot. And it looks like now it's waking up right here. And it seems to be implied that it's from Luffy somehow. Because, it has the drums of liberation going on. What? Oh, what? I always sort of... Okay. I don't know how much I want... I'll continue and read and see, but that's interesting. I don't know if we'll actually get to see it do stuff this chapter, but it turns on. Anyways, Bonnie says that rhythm, and she has a flashback. Nika, that's right. I've always looked up to him. They see Nika would come along laughing to this rhythm, and I don't Don do Toto. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, or I know how it sounds in the anime, kind of, but I don't know what exactly it's supposed to sound like. I knew it. You haven't connected the dots yet, have you, Bonnie? It was like that with me, too. I had to see it with my own eyes. Straw Hat Luffy, the young boy who caught Kuma's eyes, who caught Kuma's eye, is Sun God Nika. That must be Vegapunk talking, which I don't know if you could tell that from the shot, but actually no, there's a panel right here where his eyes are open. He's got blood coming out, but he's powering through it. And yeah, obviously this shot, the iconic Nika position where he's flying through the sky. He looks like he's running on the air, and he's just laughing. Let's see. Yeah. And Bonnie, she's just staring at this. Obviously, this is like huge to her and probably pretty crazy. Again, the emotional turmoil, or I don't know, turmoil is not the word, just the roller coaster is gotta be insane to her right now. Kuma was right. A Buster Call is a tame problem for him. People all over the world have been awaiting his arrival for hundreds of years. Let's see. Oh, I kind of saw some panels right there. I'm trying to just, keep them out of vision. It's kind of hard when they're all on the same page. Northeast coast of Egghead. This is the northeastern unit. Come in. We've made contact with an insanely big ship. And yeah, if you look at that, you can kind of see the sail, but we'll keep moving on. I thought they died 100 years ago, but there's no doubt about them. Oh, yeah, okay. I lost my spot there for a second. I don't know how I lost my spot, but I thought they died 100 years ago, but there's no doubt about it. Why aren't they stopping? We're getting crashed. What the heck are they even doing here? They're coming right for us. Fire. Why are giants here? Yeah, and we get Dory and Bragi. Oh, I forget which one. I'm pretty sure Dory's the one with the helmet that has like that goes over his eyes a bit, and Bragi's the other one with the more short beard or whatever. I'm pretty sure. What, they're actually asking why, Dory? Don't they know some things in the world can't be stopped? Ga ba 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 ba. We've come to pick up Straw Hat. It's an emergency. The giant pirates are here. Yeah. Or should we call him the Sun God? And they just, like, bunch of just battleships absolutely destroyed. And that's where the chapter ends. So I guess, there it is. That's the ship that was coming. I don't know if it's just them. Maybe they got Shanks with them. I'm guessing not, though. Probably not Shanks yet. But I feel like, it's just great to see him. It hasn't been long since we've actually seen them in the story. But, like, for the Straw Hats, they have not seen them since Little Garden. So this will be a really, really cool and fun reunion. And I think this pretty much confirms that we are gonna go to Elbaf after this. I don't see why the Giants would show up and they'll be like, okay, well, we'll head off to Elbaf and you guys, you go wherever. Like, yeah, we're definitely going to Elbaf. But man, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, okay. The thing I want to talk about, the robot, because we always saw in this chapter so far is just that it turned on, it eyes lit up or whatever, but we didn't see it actually do anything. I'm trying to go back to where it was. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, it had something to do, it looked like it was heavily implied that it had something to do with the fact that the drums of liberation and, the fact that Luffy is Sun God Nika and all that. It seems like that is the reason why it's happening. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of these videos. I haven't really talked about theories too much. I'm not a huge theorizer, but I've always felt like at least the D is very much connected to the Ancient Kingdom. To me, like, I feel like maybe it's just people who are descendants from there. I don't know. I'm also, like, this is aside from everything, a new thought I've had is I don't know if I would really mind if the D is never explained, if it's just like something that just happens, because it seems weird that it's a name thing and like, the parents can choose their name if everyone wanted to, like everyone could have the initial D, And so it becomes very weird where it's like, would the parents have to know about all this stuff? And so I don't know. To me, I'd be fine if it's something that just happens and it's just an inherited will, some, just whatever. Inherited will, they get the will-a-dee. It doesn't have to be anything beyond that. And they're just generally people who like seek adventure and take destiny into their own hands, kind of thing. But yeah. Where else was I going with this? Yeah, Ancient Kingdom and Sun God Nika. So that makes sense. Going back to what I said, where the will-a-dee people could be descendants from people from the Ancient Kingdom. I think that's, could be, kind of maybe, but also now that I've seen this and just as I've been thinking, okay, this very seems like Ancient Kingdom seems to be connected to Sun God Nika, and that's, I don't know how exactly, but I'm just going through all the people we know that are connected with Sun God Nika, and it just seems like people talked about a lot about how it was criminals and stuff, imprisoned, or maybe not necessarily. I mean, criminals in the world government's eyes, at least, but also the Buccaneers. And so I'm starting to think that maybe the Buccaneers are descendants of people from the Ancient Kingdom, and that's why they're disliked, or maybe they're, because I'm like I'm going through it in my brain, like at that point, why wouldn't the world government just kill them then? Because they'd be like, oh, they're from the Ancient Kingdom, just kill the Buccaneers. Like they kept them as slaves, but I don't know, because I'm like. Because I'm like, I wouldn't pass the world government to just kill them, but then I'm like, okay, but they're enslaving them, which you could argue is worse. But I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff going on. One Piece is can be very complicated at times. But yeah, Bonnie finally realizing that Luffy is like the sun god Nika, that's gonna be huge. And this goes into the theory that Bonnie could join the crew, and I would like totally be fine with that. I've been enjoying Bonnie for just she's just fun. She had a very good backstory. I can't wait to see that in the anime, honestly, because I feel like that's gonna actually like break me emotionally when I actually see it animated and the voice acting and the music. Yeah. But yeah, I could very much see Bonnie being a Straw Hat. I'm also like, I know there's the huge debate about like whether it's 10 people including Luffy or 10 people aside from Luffy. And I'd be fine either way, but I think Bonnie would be a good choice just because she's an already well-established character. We got this great backstory from her. It feels like she would fit in pretty good. She's been a character that we've known about for a long time, so it kind of makes it easier to integrate her into the crew. Because like with Yamato, I don't know what it was, but I was like, Yamato is a great character. I don't want them on the crew necessarily. And I couldn't really put my finger on it. But maybe it's just something like this, where it's like, they didn't feel as established. Yamato just showed up in Wano, and it felt like Wano was where Yamato belonged. It just felt weird to put Yamato in other places. I don't know. That's just it's hard to explain. I still like Yamato as a character, but yeah. All I'm saying is I think Bonnie could fit in with the crew, but I wouldn't mind if she didn't. It could go either way, and I'd probably be happy either way. But yeah, great chapter. We have a break next week. Kind of sucks that we're ending on this, but it's still a great place to end because it's a high. But yeah, just tell me your thoughts on this video and on this chapter in the comments. I really want to see what people think. I want to see people's theories because I haven't been caught up with One Piece theories. I might need to watch some videos and see what I think about those. But anyways, remember to save the blobfish, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.